And here we are, ready for next match. The men's singles is coming up between Janu Jørgensen of Denmark against Victor Axelsen of Denmark.
Janu Jørgensen from Denmark versus Victor Axelsen from Denmark. Umpire Joachim Mersch from Germany, service judge Anna Antoine from Belgium.
And the players coming onto court. And the one nearest to us is the tall Victor Axelsen. And he, I guess, is 192, 93. Tall athlete, just turned 20 years old in January this year and comes from Odense in Denmark. He's the first ever European player to win the Junior World Championships in men's singles, which he did in 2010 in Mexico. Later on in his senior career, he won the bronze in the European Championships in 2012, Denmark International in 2013, not to be confused with the Denmark Open, the Dutch International in 2013, and he actually also just a month ago won the National Senior Championship, but have to be said that Janu Jørgensen did not play because of injury. So in this tournament, he has come through the last two matches against Chen Yukon of China, 21-17, 21-16, 21-13, and in the quarterfinal of yesterday he played Rajiv Gusev and lost the first set 19-21 and won 21-16, 21-16. And here we have the umpire Mosh and the service judge Antoine. Janu Jørgensen is presently ranked 4 in the world, and his best ranking ever was 3 in January just a few months ago. This year, the last 12 months, he's played 15 tournaments, and he's had 1 win, which was the French Open in 2013 in Paris. Jan is a very explosive player, 27 years of age, got a huge attack from his forehand side and a good follow-up, and it's interesting to see whether he can make good use of that against Victor, who obviously knows his game really well. Personally, I'm obviously looking forward to this match, being a Dane, seeing two Danes play and see how well they fare. So over to the umpire and to call the game and love all play. But I expect it will be a good match from Victor Axelsen today. Normally when you're young, 20 years of age, it's a little bit easier to play, as we call it, upwards than playing downwards, where there are not so many expectations. It's a little bit easier to play.
On my left, Janu Jørgensen, Denmark. Victor Axelsen to serve. Love all. Play.
Yeah, that's in. So obviously I know these two players only so well. I've seen them play on many occasions, and I've actually coached both players as well. So it's a little bit of an interesting feeling for me to see these two players play, and I think that Janu Jørgensen is possibly a little bit under pressure in the sense that he's been injured for quite a while since the Malaysian Open in January, and had to miss the Nationals and also the European Team Championships in February. Did play in the All England though, but lost the first round to Sun Wan-ho from Korea in a very good match though, but nevertheless lost first round and was not happy with that. Sun Wan-ho made it though all the way to the semi-final and played a magnificent match against Lee Chong-wei from Malaysia. It's out.
3-2.
And here we have it. That attack I talked about just before, the attack from the forehand side down the line, and then the follow-up. Not many players, single players in the world is having attack as Jan is having from that position on the court. And in this case, I must say it was a bad decision by Victor to go cross-court here, totally opening up the court and not quick enough to cover. It's a long and very patient rally from both players, waiting for the opportunity, waiting for the smallest gap. Good smash, body smash on the forehand side of Victor Axelsen, made the damage. And Janu Jorgensen is up 6-3.
Serves over. 4-6.
2013 saw, I think, a lot more consistent Janu Jorgensen. And it took him, as previously said, all the way to number 3 in the world.
7-4.
And it's always been Jan's dilemma, so to speak, that he can play brilliant badminton one day and the next day he is not half as good as he was the day before. 2013 saw a complete change to that, and that's why he has jumped as high into the ranking as 3. That's a good smash. That's a very, very nice smash. Important for Victor Axelsen to be very relaxed when he's playing a shot like that, to make it straight down the line and not make a mistake on it. Good attack by Axelsen. Yeah. I know it's still early stages in this match, but it's my feeling that should Victor Axelsen have a chance of winning, possibly it will not be this way. I don't think he in any way can tire Janu Jørgensen, and by winning on the physical note, he's got to play faster, more aggressive, and really add on the pressure, because only in that way Janu Jørgensen is making these more unforced errors and feeling the pressure. Here, when so far 9-5 up, he's very comfortable, he doesn't feel under pressure, and Victor somehow have to add on that pressure. That's a very loose shot again at the net. Again, this rally, Victor is quite happy just to play, keep it in, keep it going. But in my book, the pace is simply too slow. It will not add the desired pressure on Jan, and therefore Jan is, as I said earlier, very comfortable in his situation.
11-5, interval.
And we're here at the mid-game interval. 11-5 for Jan. And in my book, very deserved. It is interesting though when Victor Axelsen won the World Junior Championships in Mexico in 2010. He was a much more aggressive badminton player as what he is today. Today he is much happier relying on rallies, and I think I'm lacking the edge a little bit. I'm lacking the fact that he's threatening his opponents with his big frame and good smash and good attack. Wonderful defense by Jan. Really good defense here in this rally. And the drift at the end made the difference, and Victor couldn't keep it in.
13-5.
Yes, nice change from Victor here, Victor Axelsen. On all the other occasions from that position, he's been smashing cross-court. This time the cross-court slice came and it became a winner. Mixing up, variations, very important. Yeah, Jan is doing the right thing, covering the net as what he should do. He's playing a wonderful, this one here is really nice, and then staying in, doing what he has to do. Faulted, but never to complain, 13-7 up. Don't upset your good rhythm. It's interesting that Jan is not making more use of the fact that he's playing against the drift and therefore can pump the attacking clears, because Victor is standing quite far up on the court, waiting for all these slices, drop shots, half smashes. Yeah, I'm not sure it's the right tactics by Victor Axelsen. Janu Jørgensen is possibly one of the fittest players in the men's singles. And in my book, Victor is taking the game to Jan. And I'm not sure that's the right option. And here Jan is faulted for his low serve is too high, is hit above the waist, and the service judge decided to fault him. It is high, I must say. On occasions, I think it's very high, and it's not a surprise to me that he's getting faulted sometimes. Yeah, that's it. That's much more like it. Good smash down the line. Good penetration.
11-15.
Nicely played at the net there, setting it all up. Good angle. Well played. Jan is asking the lines person, was it in or was it out? I don't think he will ever get an answer on that. This one here decided to take it anyway. And now you see asking the linesman whether that was in or out. And Victor has to watch out. His low service is getting attacked, and he's pushed on his body. He's a tall frame, he's a tall lad, 192, 193. Asking the umpire whether Jan is moving too early on the serve, as you're not supposed or not allowed to move before the shuttle is struck.
12.
Yeah, well, very well played by Victor. Well spotted.
17.
Good coverage of the net. That one there, beautiful. Really nice. Well played.
Over. 18-13.
Nice net shot here by Jan. setting up a 5-point lead, 18-13. So if Victor really wants to play this kind of game, he has to follow through completely, and obviously making mistakes like what he did just in the previous match, in the previous rally, and in this one as well, is simply not in the cards. He must not make it. If he really wants to play a rallying game, these quite unforced errors are not supposed to happen. So it's game point. Yeah, well played by Jan. Even the string was gone on that defense, but played it so well. Here the string is gone, playing good net shot, staying in and make the kill. Great play by Jan, and a comfortable win of 21-13 in this first game. And as normal, when you see two players from the same nation, same nationality, there is no coaching. But so far, Jan has been the most consistent, the quickest, the most dangerous of the two players, and deservedly winning the first game 21-13. Victor have to find ways and answers, and as I say, if you want to play a rallying game, that's fine by me, but he's got to be a lot more determined if he wants to play that rallying game. Somehow in my book it's like he's in between the whole time. Should I rally, should I not? Should I attack, should I not? He somehow has to make up a decision. He's got to make up his mind on how he want to play and how he want to put Jan under pressure.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game, level, play.
That's good, that's a good opening. That was exactly what I've been talking about the whole time. I wasn't down on the court and saying anything, but this is great. Well played by Victor. And he should make full use of the fact that he's playing against the drift and therefore will be able to punch the clears and really put some pressure on Jan. But somehow I feel, because he's shaking his legs and all the time taking quite a lot of rests, that he's not physically ready to do this.
One love. Served over. 1-all. Two, one.
Good attack by Victor Axelsen here. Impossible for Janne Jorgensen to get it away from that backhand defense. A big miss here.
2.
Great opportunity.
Show's over.
But clever Vian, he's really adding on the pressure on that serve of Victor's, standing way to the front of the court, prepared to jump at any opportunity to really put some pressure on that low serve. Good play, good play. Yeah, perfect.
Show's over. 4-3. 5-3. 6-3.
That's well played by Victor Axelsen, setting up a 3-point lead, 6-3. The interesting thing, you might not be able to see it here, but he almost misjudged his jump. But he managed to play still a good shot, but it didn't look too comfortable. Good body smash again. There's no doubt that all the hours on the training court, Jan knows exactly where he wants to place his smashes, and lots of them are going to the body of Victor Axelsen. Oh, that's nice disguise. Beautiful.
8-5.
So Victor is definitely off to a better start in the second game here.
9-5.
Once again, we see here how Jan is able to attack the body, how he's up there pushing the whole time, and Victor finds it so difficult to get away from it. Good smash.
6.
Going out on the sideline.
Interval.
And it's mid-game interval. 11-6. Victor Axelsen is up now. And I think he's making quite good use of his baseline game and hitting with a very good length. And Jan is very often slightly in doubt whether he should take it or not. And that is obviously a very strong indication of good length from Victor Axelsen.
Second, 20 seconds. Oh. 11-6. Play.
Good start for Jan Jørgensen here. I think he's been a little bit too defensive in the first half of the second game. And perhaps that's his decision. He wants to opt up the pace. Wants to put Victor more under pressure, pace-wise and attacking-wise. It's going out. Watch out for the drift.
12-7.
So I think that we see signs of a little bit of a shaky Jan Jørgensen. I think the fact that he's been out of the game for quite some time since the Malaysian Open in January, and the fact that he missed the national championships and he missed the European team championships, and he went on to play at the All England and lost the first round. And that somehow, I'm sure, shaken his confidence a little bit. And what we see on occasions is that he is making completely unforced errors.
Nine, 13.
And if people do not know what injury I'm talking about, it was a thigh injury that Jan sustained at the semi-final stage against Lee Chong-wei in the Malaysian Open, where he had to withdraw after first game and a little bit into the second game, I think. And it's a comfortable lead for Victor Axelsen, 16-9 up. That's a good finish, good smash. Though an interesting choice when Victor Axelsen chose to play that extremely high clear. I don't know what the purpose was, but this one was definitely a lot better.
Serve over. 10-17.
Again, a clear sign of Jan's superior fitness. He's ready to play straight away.
(11-17).
And interesting to see if we have a comeback on our hands here. 11-17. Jan Jørgensen is serving.
12-17.
Victor is asking to towel down, but refused by the umpire. And I think that was really very good umpiring, because he was just trying to recompose himself. And as you all know, it's continuous play in badminton. That's what the rule book is saying. That's going long. 18-12.
18-12.
Once again, Victor's trying, but the umpire still firm in his decision. Carry on play. So it could be crucial who gets to 11 first in the third and deciding game, and not only getting to 11 first, but also how big the margin is.
13-19.
No, that's out. That's wide.
Serves over.
So there is a chance of the same scoreline as in the first game, where Jan won 21-13, and now it's 20-13 for Victor Axelsen.
Game.
So with lots of confidence from the young Victor Axelsen here, 20 years of age, winning the second game.
Second game won by Victor Axelsen, 21.
Beautiful,
13.
very nicely played. Good control. So one game each. 21-13, 13-21. All depends on from what angle you look at it. But there's no doubt in my mind that Jan still have to not only recover physically but also mentally from his thigh injury from Malaysia, and sometimes he's still doubting himself a bit, and it's been not the best of preparations. And for Victor, it is still in my book to find his game plan, how he wants to play, and then take it to the extreme. So both players ready, eager to go on court. Still waiting for the umpire to call 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Final game, level, play.
And going back on my point of confidence, I think it's interesting if you look at Victor Axelsen. He's played 3 Super Series tournaments this year, 2014. He played in Korea, and he played in Malaysia, and he played the All England last week. And he actually lost first round in all 3 of them. I possibly think that he should perhaps consider to mix up the kind of tournament he plays and get the confidence from playing a little lower ranked tournaments like this Grand Prix Gold tournament, and not just completely choosing every single time that he's got to go and play these Super Series tournaments.
2-1.
It's also a matter of building up confidence. I actually think Jan has got a point looking at it from up here. Can't see it on these pictures, but I actually think it's a little bit out. That's not a good chance to take. He's in complete control, and leaving this one. Should just play the shot, add on the pressure on Victor. He's standing on the good side, and he's got to make the best of it.
Serve over. 2-3. Over.
At one stage, I actually thought that the umpire would give it to Jan, but he gave it to Victor. So it's 4-2, and in my book, I think the umpire is right. I don't think there is a mistake. But as I've said so many times earlier, in other incidences like this, Jan should just carry on his shot, follow through, and make contact with Victor's racket, and Victor will be faulted for interfering with the shot.
Thank you. Serve over. 3-4. Serve over.
It's good Victor choosing straight here and not cross-court opening up. Wise decision. So obviously I'm able to understand what he's saying. So he said, you know, don't make these silly mistakes. Focus, it's not the time to do it.
What? Seven, 3.
And to me, it looks like Jan is losing it a bit here. As he just said before, he's got to focus and he's got to stay in if he wants to win this match. No walkabout here. Well left by Jan. I'm sure Victor was in doubt
4-8.
whether he should have left that one on the sideline or not. So it's crunch time for Jan Jørgensen here. It's drifting 4-8.
5-8.
And he must take control of this match. We hardly see him smash now. He's never the aggressor, just playing and reacting to what Victor is doing to him, rather than being proactive.
9-5. Served over. 6-9.
That's beautiful. Really, really nice. Well played by Victor Axelsen here. That shot really nice and beautiful follow-up. That's well played.
Yeah. Thanks. Served over.
Good return.
7-10.
Important for Jan if he wants to stay in the match. Close the gap. But still have to find ways as and when they change sides at the mid-game interval here. 11-7.
11-7 interval.
So it will be interesting to see what the tactics from Jan will be and how Victor will react to it. But in my book, Victor is standing a very good chance of winning this match, as he is not only 11-7 up, but he's also changing on to what I would call the good side of the court. And having great opportunity here. He's got to compose himself. He really has to stay focused and play to his best ability and make it as difficult for Jan as possible, especially right from the beginning when they start here 11-7.
Play. Served over.
So that's what I suspected.
8-11.
The all-out attack from Jan on the very first one. He's got to close the gap, unless Victor is having too much confidence and obviously having a more easy way to 21.
Served over. 12-8. Served over.
Interesting. Victor should have learned from
9-12.
the previous set that Jan is adding on a lot of pressure on that short serve, and especially when he's standing playing against the drift, he can easily flick it and the wind will keep it in.
Serve over.
Yeah, Jan was a bit late here. Actually, in my book, he had a good chance. Good defense. This one here is getting late. Had he picked it up a little bit earlier, he could have played a beautiful tight net shot, spinning net shot on that one.
Nine.
So will Victor opt for the flick serve, or will he serve short again? Beautiful play. Really, really good attacking play from Jan Jørgensen. The way he's pushing Victor around is really, really well played. Beautiful. But that's somehow some of the confidence he's got to find if he's going to close the gap, 14-10 down.
Thank you. Ten 14. Play. Eleven 14. Serves over. 15-11.
But it's good to see Jan is playing his more natural style now, the attacking all-out play. It suits him so much better than what we saw in the second game. And that's how hard he should work. That's really well defended by Victor Axelsen. Beautiful. The way he managed to get his body around that one, considering 192, that's pretty good.
16-11. So. Thank you. Seventeen 11. Served over.
It seems to be a very strong point of Jan when he
17.
plays Victor. Scored a lot of points attacking that body, flat drives. But maybe it's a little bit too little too late.
Served over. (18-12).
I think Victor Axelsen has picked up his game in the second and in the third here. The first was nothing to write home about, but I surely think that the second game here and the third, he has played a very different game and much more focused, and also in the way he wants to play a more attacking game. And it's paid off. Well done.
Served over. (19-13).
So Victor's only 2 points away from a place in the final. 19-13 up in this third and deciding game, and having a chance of playing Chang away from China in tomorrow's final. And now he's only 1 point away, having 7 match points, 20-13 up.
No. 20, match point 13. Served over. 14-20.
Still don't get it. I know he's got plenty to choose from. But in my book, flick serve would have been nice.
Okay.
So here we see Victor Axelsen beating compatriot Jan Jorgensen. 3 games, 21-13, 13-21, 21-14. So as many of these matches between players from the same nation tend to show that they know each other's games so well. And in my book, I still think that Jan Jorgensen is a bit shaky from his injury in January, his thigh injury. But I think that Victor Axelsen really played a good match, especially in the second and the third game. I think he was a lot more focused and his game plan was much more intact, and he knew what he wanted to do. So well done for Victor Axelsen, bad luck for Jan Jorgensen, and the winner, Victor Axelsen, will be in tomorrow's final against Chen Hawei from China. And we're ready for the women's doubles coming up with Yang Yi-na and Kim Soo-hyun from Korea against Bao Yi-sin and Tang Jinghua of China. Players here walking on to court. And so nice for us sitting here in the commentary box. There you can see the blues and the reds. Makes it a little bit easier sometimes to distinguish between